So, more battle spot. Hooray! Let's try and find an opponent. 1616 at the moment, so that's a nice looking number there. Not symmetrical, that would be 1661, but, you know, it still looks nice. But I'm just going to ramble until we find someone. So, that's not even rambling, that's just silence and just awkwardly. Now it's rambling. There we go. Need to change it to my favourite music. 7's my favourite one. It's the most epic. I like epic music. So, yeah. Like, it usually doesn't take this long. It's just punishing me for having to record and just talk for ages, because, again, like, I'm still watching the Italian Nationals, even though this will be going up on Tuesday. I'm still watching the Italian Nationals. I'm only at the semi-finals, so I don't actually know the result yet. But already looks like there's some cool teams in there. Like, if I had to pick one at this point, then I don't know, I would probably say I would like to see Lee's team win, because, like, he's deserved to go further with that team. It's a really good team. But we are going to find, I think it was a 1500 person, with pretty much the team that Cybertron had featured on his channel, the one that Arash used to win the regional. I'm pretty sure I said Yuri won it in one of my previous videos, but, like, he used a Sizzle and maybe a little bit of a variation, but why is this wobbling? I don't know. But, what's my lead for this? I like Zapdos as a lead. Definitely one Kyogre. I think Salamence is actually quite a good lead as well, actually. Yeah, I like Salamence, and I'm going to have my 2 primals. Because Gengar, I lead a lot with Gengar. It's very rare I actually leave Gengar out. I really like it. Icy Wind is such a good move, but I don't think it's going to be that necessary here. Tailwind will be more important, unless he's got his own Talonflame. I guess I could have Icy Winded and Tailwinded. But there we go. So, what would his lead be? Probably Kangaskhan and Yveltal. Okay. That's not bad, that's not bad. So he's probably going to fake out my Zapdos here. But then he always runs the risk of being staticked. So would it be better to just switch out my Zapdos into Groudon to take the fake out? I'm going to try and Tailwind, because it's in my favour to get Parrot if he does fake me out. The best move for him would probably be not to Mega Evolve and fake me out if he's going to go for fake on Zapdos, because then there's only a 30% chance to get paralysed. And I'm going to just Hyper Voice. So he's going to stay in. Don't know if he's Mega Evolving yet because I outspeed him. But I would expect him to not Mega Evolve if he's going to fake out Zapdos. But he is going to Mega Evolve. So if he does fake out Zapdos, that's really good for me, so long as I get the Para. And I will take a huge chunk with Foul Play. And it will put me in Sucker Punch range as well, but then I can just switch out. He's going to fake out. Is it going to be Mence or is it going to be Zapdos? Does Zapdos get the static? Of course not. So no Tailwind for me. I'm going to get this Hyper Voice. And I expect a Foul Play onto Salamence. Or I could knock off my Zapdos as well, and that probably will knock it out with the with the Intimidate. I survive, so that's really nice. I am in Sucker Punch range though, but that doesn't matter because I'm going to Tailwind. But I do Speed Tie with this Kangaskhan now. And that's the only awkward part, but I'm going to double edge the Yveltal as well. The worst he could do is double Sucker Punch my Salamence, but if he does that, then I get my Tailwind up, guaranteed, because he wouldn't have won a Speed Tie with Kangaskhan and knock out my Zapdos, and then I can just spam Water Spout. Actually no, because he would just switch in his Groudon then. I can spam Rock Slide and Precipice Blades, but I'm going to double edge the Yveltal. It's definitely going to be knocked out. Now, am I going to win the Speed Tie? Because if I do, I'm in a really good position. I do win the Speed Tie, that's really nice. So, ideally, he would attack into my Zapdos and get paralysed. Low kick into the Zapdos, get paralysed. Damn it. But that still gives me a free switch in Tailwind now. He could go into his Talonflame, but that wouldn't be the worst thing. Because then I can just knock him out. Now, what did he have? Probably Thundurus he would bring in. Now, do I want Groudon or Kyogre? I think I want Groudon. Because Hyper Voice plus Precipice Blades knocks it out. If it brings in Thundurus, then I can go for Rock Slides, and, well, I'm going for Rock Slide definitely now. He's going to match my Tailwind, but that's not that big a deal. He's going to Sucker Punch me with his Kangaskhan or switch out. I don't see him going for Double Edge, because I can just knock him out with Double Edge. But this should be fine, because I just Rock Slide. Brave Bird and Sucker Punch might not get my Salamence. Have I taken damage with it yet? Oh, I have taken a little bit. So Brave Bird plus Sucker Punch actually might get my Ments, but that's fine. If he does that, he doesn't get Tailwind, and I just get Rock Slide. And I'm going to double it. Oh yeah, because I double edged. That's how I've taken damage. And I'm going to double edge the Kangaskhan. So that should be fine. If he matches Tailwind, that's fine. Kangaskhan's don't usually run Protect. I'm pretty sure this one didn't. So, because it would, like, if you've got an Evelful, you run Sucker Punch, because then you get the Dark Aura boost. So it'd be very rare, I would say, for a Kangaskhan to have Protect and be on, and have an Evelful on its team. So as long as I hit, he's going to Brave Bird, so no Tailwind. If I connect with both my Rock Slides, I'm in such a good position. And if he doesn't crit my Ments either. That's fine. Sucker Punch would get me. And does Sucker Punch. But now, as long as I connect with both, I'm in a really good position. Oh, it doesn't even get me. Oh yeah, because he's Intimidated. I always forget about Intimidate. But Double Edge will knock myself out, but I should knock out this Kangaskhan. And if I connect with Rock Slide, I just need to connect to Precipice Blades and I win. So, it's going to come down to this. Because otherwise he can Protect Tailwind. Hit the Rock Slide. Yes. Nice. So I am expecting Groudon on the back. I still do have my Tailwinds. I won't get my Rain because I'm in Tailwind and my Kyogre will Primal Reverse first. But I can just Ice Beam and Precipice Blades now, and if I hit Precipice Blades, then I win. And I'm pretty sure he was actually... Was he the Earth Power one? Can't remember. It might be mixed with Earth Power and Precipice Blades. But he wouldn't need to go for P-Blades anyway. So it should be fine. I just need to hit P-Blades. We're just going to stall while this Groudon Primal reverses. This has been quite a short match, so I think I do actually have time for a second one, even though I said I would only get one match per episode for a week, but I think I have time for another one. So, now we've got all the reversing out the way. I'm just going to go for my obvious moves. I could Fire Punch to guarantee that I hit and put it in range of another Ice Beam, but that's silly. So, he's definitely protecting this turn anyway to try and store out my Tailwind, but... You know, your only play really is to avoid Precipice Blades, hit Precipice Blades with both, and then win the speed tie again and hit Precipice Blades again. So, still got my Tailwinds, Precipice Blades, and Ice Beam. Will knock out the Groudon if I connect with Precipice Blades. So, is he going to go? He's probably considering the double protect here, and he's not going to, but I do hit my Precipice Blades, so that is a win for me because... It's single target, it will knock him out, and even if he was bulky enough to survive, which they just can be for single target, I think, then Ice Beam would have definitely KO'd him. So, there we go. That was first game. I will get another one. I've got time. And now it's obviously going to take forever for me to find a match. And I've got rid of my nice looking number. It's not going to be 1616 anymore. What's it going to be? Hopefully it still looks really cool. Hopefully I've gone up by like 45. And then it's a nice looking number again. Doesn't really matter at all, but, you know. Let's see. Going to challenge, and 1628. That doesn't mean anything. That's a shame. But, slowly climbing up. So I'll probably use this team for this week and next week, because if this is a shorter week with just one episode per... Even though this is two, if it's going to be one episode per... one match per episode is the sentence I'm looking for, then I will do it for 2 weeks. But what we're going to have here, so it's Big 6E, Big 4, and Friends. Weavile is an issue, because I never know if it's Focus Sash or Life Orb. But I still feel like I need to lead with my Zapdos. I think that actually, Salamence Zapdos could be nice, but that Weavile is annoying. Okay. So I'm going to go with Gengar. I think Groudon is the lead. With my Kyogre. Do I want Ferrothorn this time? Or do I want Zapdos? Ments could be nice in the back for Intimidate later, but... Because the Weavile and the Landorus change things. Okay. We've only got 10 seconds anyway. So I'm going to go with Ferrothorn, because I don't usually bring it, but yeah, it's probably the wrong choice. It will be for the Xerneas, but if he has his Groudon or Talonflame out, then that's not going to be so good. But I still have Bulldoze that can be some form of speed control. I won't get any Tailwind, so if he leads with Talonflame, then he's probably going to be in a really good position, because he'll just get his Tailwind. Yeah, that Weavile scared off my Zapdos too much, which is annoying. So it's Landorus, Weavile, there it is. But Gengar's a really nice lead, so long as he's not Scarfed Landorus, and if he is, then he's just really annoying. He can't fake out my Gengar, which is really nice. Can't Earthquake my Gengar. He can knock off a U-turn, but then Groudon's left completely alone. He did intimidate me. But Icy Wind plus Rock Slide should still knock out a Weavile, shouldn't it? Even while intimidated. Surely. Ideally, I would actually leave that Landorus on the field if it doesn't U-turn. So I'm going to Icy Wind. He could just fake out my Groudon, but that doesn't really mean much, so I am going to Rock Slide. So it does fake out, like that doesn't really mean anything. If he Earthquakes, he's Earthquaking his own Weavile, which is fine. It does U-turn. Break my Sash. Nice, that was good play. That was good play. And he was Scarf, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. So, he's really annoying. But I am going to Icy Wind whatever comes in. If it's Xerneas, I chip it a nice amount to put it in Sludge Bomb range, and I can just Rock Slide again. It's going to be Groudon, so that's fine. And that's a nice illegal Groudon right there. So if this was a tournament, I just win, but there we go. But I wish they released their shiny Primal soon, because black looks awesome. Look at that. It does look nice, even though you can't use it. And so long as I connect with both, which I do, then I'm in a really good position now, because that tiny bit of chip could put him in P-Blade's range. So if I connect with both, that's really good. And he did fake out, didn't he? Yeah, so I'm going to flinch. But now I can P-Blades. And do I want to just Icy Wind again? Or do I want to... Because he can just knock me off now. And that's going to be awkward. I'm going to Icy Wind in case he switches. And I'm going to Precipice Blade. So, because if I connect with both, then I'm in a really good position. I haven't missed in a while, so I probably will soon. But he is going to switch out into Landorus. That'd be fine, because he's going to take an Icy Wind. Now, -2 P-Blades probably actually won't get this Landorus, but the Icy Winds will reduce the speed of the Landorus, even though it's Choice Scarfed. Of course. There we go, I told you I hadn't missed in a while. Now, P-Blades might not even get this Weavile, and if it doesn't, then that's really awkward. I do hit. Probably won't knock it out at -2 now. Yeah, he's going to knock off my Gengar. Oh, that Icy Wind miss sucked. Oh well. Should have brought my Zapdos. Because now I could have Tailwinded. He is still at -1 speed with his Weavile though. So I need to go into my Kyogre. So I can just... like, Weavile's still slower. Landorus is definitely faster. Is he going to be the scum and go for the Rock Slide flinches? Or is he going to EQ and switch to a Flying type? But he had brought his Talonflame. What did he bring? He brought his Groudon. You would assume Xerneas in the back. So I wouldn't think he would just go for Earthquake. Because if he brought Talonflame, he doesn't have his Xerneas. And that's really bad for me, because I brought Ferrothorn. But yeah, I'm going to Ice Beam the Landorus and Rock Slide. Hopefully he doesn't flinch me. If he goes for Rock Slide. If he U-turns, that's fine. Get huge amounts of damage onto lots of things. Yeah, I wouldn't expect he brought Talonflame. I hope he doesn't. He does just U-turn. So, as long as Rock Slide connects, then this is really good. He's probably going to U-turn into his Groudon, and then it'll come down to speed ties. I'm going to be -3 with my Groudon. I should probably switch out soon. It's going to be Groudon, so Ice Beam was fine. Rock Slide chip plus Ice Beam might knock him out if he's got no bulk. If he's naive, maybe. I wouldn't expect it to, though. And Rock Slide, it does connect. It will knock out this Weavile, even at -2. But then that gives him the free switch into his Landorus to intimidate me again, so I will be switching out into Ferrothorn. Ice Beam, probably, it does around a third. Oh, that's nice damage. That's in Ice Beam range again, so... And even just straight up P-Blades, even at -3. I don't really want to risk the speed tie. It is going to be Kangaskhan, okay. Now, I don't really need the rain. Because he's in Ice Beam range, I don't need the rain. But which one he's going to fake out? So if I can call that correctly, then I'll get a huge amount of damage onto the Kangaskhan with the Ferrothorn. Okay. Now, he could have Superpower on his Landorus. He could have Low Kick. That would be awkward for my Ferrothorn. I am regretting not bringing Mence now. Mence was definitely the correct pick. Because he didn't bring... Yeah, because he didn't bring his Xerneas. That's really confusing. But, oh, I am running out of time, aren't I? I am going to Ice Beam and switch out the Groudon because it's intimidated twice. I should have been paying attention to the timer. So hopefully he goes after the Groudon. It's going to Mega Evolve, so if he went after Groudon, then he's going to take all the damage. Like, protecting Kyogre was definitely safer, but I was running out of time. Because I was just speaking out loud, basically. It's going to be Double Edge onto... Boo. Like, yeah, Protect was definitely the better play. But I ran out of time. Silly me. So it's going to take enough recoil that... Oh, it's Earth Power. Okay, so I need to win a speed tie. And he is just going to switch out into his... Landorus now. If he has Low Kick, he just wins. It's in Rock Slide range. Well, like, it's only 5% more accurate. So I'm going to go for Precipice Blaze and Gyro Ball. Like, there's not much else I can do. I need to win a speed tie. He is just Double Edge, so I will live. So I could actually still have it if I win the speed tie. And I don't, so that's game over. That's a shame. That Icy Wind Miss was... Wait, did I live with Ferrothorn? No, I didn't. But yeah, like that Icy Wind Miss was the biggest thing. Because I would have still lost Gengar, but then... Actually, no, it would have still... No, because if it had been Adamant, then... That was another notification, so I'm sponsored by notifications, apparently. Yeah, like, he would have almost certainly been Adamant, so I would have been able to outspeed with Groudon and attack it. But now he just brings in the Landorus and wins. So that's a bit disappointing, but there we go. Like, if I'd have protected Kyogre, then I could have still been in a really good position, but I was running out of time. So don't run out of time. That's a good lesson. He's just going to Earthquake for the win. It's a shame he was Scarfed. I'd have been in a way better position if he wasn't Scarfed, because I'd have Icy Winded him turn 1. But there we go. So that wraps up that episode. Thanks for watching.